beginning, before we start, I would like to ask all of you, who of you is working in the field of theater, please raise your hand. Yes. So please, those of you who work in the field of theater, please take your chair and move to the left side. Those of you who do not work in the field of theater, please move to the right side. Thank you very much. So here are the people who do work in the field of theater. On the left-hand side, here are the people who do not work in the field of theater.
Can I stay in the middle or should I?
You can stay in the middle with the camera. Okay. So here are the people who do work in the field of theater, right?
Which kind of work? Also technical or because if it's technical.
Out of those people, are you working also in close to theater or in another artistic field? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes. If yes, please move here to the left. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And there is a remainder photographer. Work probably.
Making photo of theater.
Who's making theater? But possibly I leave you seated here. Anyway, out of this group you remain seated. Out of this group, I would like to ask all of you guys, who of you is working in completely different field than theater? Yes. If you work in completely different field of theater, then please remain seated. If you are close to theater or art, please move to this side. Thank you very much. You can also move freely. Thank you very much. Now, do you know why there is no one from another field than theater?
Because everything is theater.
Possibly, yes. Any other answer to why there is no one else than people from theater? Why no one else came watching my show? But why?
Who comes for this?
Because
Possibly, yeah.
nobody knows from other field of theater, out of theater.
Because it costs money?
Because theater is life.
Because most of the time art is self-referential.
Once again?
It's self-referential. Like people of art who make art come to see art. Because it's only when you make theater that you realize how great is theater. Because not so many people interested in theater.
Yes, also. Also. I think because of all those ideas, and also very possibly because I didn't invite anyone. No, because I was so busy polishing my own message, trying to actually find out what I'm going to say and how I'm going to say this message, that now this message is only going to reach the people from the theater, right? I'm of course also tempted to speak about everything what I'm dissatisfied on the stage, but I think we do need to stop living in this bubble of theater. What I'm going to manifest today is only one simple thing, and that is that theater must be inclusive. Now I'm going to explain why, what it means. Okay, situation from my life number one. A couple of days ago, I was at the concert of an accordion player named Surname. It was a lovely concert, and I think many people would benefit from the music he played. When I looked around, I realized I'm surrounded by people mostly older than 60 years old. I wasn't sure if this is because this is the only type of society living in Central Valley, or because the concert cost 70 francs. What I was sure was that this is not the colorful society. That this is not the diverse society I want to see in a theater of future. Now, I would like to ask all of you to sit here in the first row, just so you all move in the kind of first, possibly second row. Thank you very much. Now, just please remain seated in the first row. Okay, thank you very much. In the first row, maximum in the second row, no one in the third and fourth row. Thank you very much. Here's the space, here's enough space.
Is it roll? It's okay, Paula?
Yeah, you can sit.
Even
Also
here is possibly one more space for the people in the third row, which is not allowed. First row, please. I would ask everyone to come a little bit further to the first row. Thank you very much. Even the lady from the fourth row, please, if you will come over here, take the space. Thank you very much. And now I would like to ask all of you to put your heads slightly down like this. Yes. This I show only with the hand, but you can just do like this. Very good. Now I come on the stage. Situation from my life. Please keep your head down. Thank you very much. Situation from my life number 2. My friend Jan, who is paraplegic and a prisoner of his own body for about 40 years, which means his whole life, would love to go to see me in the theater. When he arrived to see me last time, I was a witness of this scene. People walking inside of the theater, showing their tickets. The theater assistants asked everyone to find the place where they want to sit. Jan, on the other hand, was put right in the first row because there is the place for people on the wheelchair. I was shocked to see that in the 21st century, in the progressive artistic place, people on the wheelchairs cannot freely choose their place to sit. With his spastic body, he probably had about this experience which you had right now. Thank you very much. I'm going to do an experiment. Situation from my life, number 3. At the moment, I am dating a guy who is a gardener. During the day, he spends his time cutting plants. During the night, he drinks beer and watches football. Until he met me, which was possibly around the age of 30, he had never been to theater. I'm asking myself until now if this is because of the lack of his education, or if we, theater as a field, are failing to bring diverse audience into the theater. I did manage to push him into theater and circus several times, but I am very much aware it's possibly only because of his wish to pick me up. To my surprise, he did find theater interesting, just never came to his mind to do it. Situation from my life, number 4. I have a friend, Helenka. Helenka has got a mental intelligence of about 2 years old kid. Her body is, though at the moment, 17 years old. Helenka loves live concerts and music. She would not manage to sit in the theater for a whole hour, but her tyrant parents would love that. I keep inviting them, and I wish I could say, hey, of course, people with disabled children can get 2 free tickets in my theater. But is there an option where to put Helenka when you go for the theater? Yes. You pay an assistant for the 3 hours, and then you go and pay 2 tickets for the both of the parents. So if you count with me now, it is quite expensive fun, this theater. When I assist Helenka, I can go to places where she is welcome. For example, we can go together to the spa. There we are together with people who are ill, with people after injuries, and with elderly people. The quality of the art which is provided there for clients, you can imagine yourself. I don't think Helenka actually cares for the quality of the art, but I wish her parents would have access to feed themselves, also with other stuff than reproduction of the Czech music from the year 1970. Unfortunately, at most theater events, they do not welcome kids screaming the whole duration of the show. Now, you possibly think I want you to feel sorry for older minorities. What I think is that we can all discover how to benefit from exchange with different people. The theater should be a field which can show to the others, look, it is possible to create something amazing in diverse society. It is also inspiring to interact with people with IQ under 40. Autistic people can bring more understanding of how we perceive the things differently than anyone else. And of course, we should not also forget the very little children. I am seeking for a solution in which art stays complex, but becomes accessible for people with all possible life stories. In which theater is an open-minded institution and an open-minded field. A place where everyone is invited, where you always get a hand, where you can always work or help. In my future theater, I wish there would be an open door to everyone. I would say to my future colleagues, if you know someone who hasn't been to theater for a long time, make sure you give him or her an invitation and help him to find a comfortable way. Make sure he or she understands that there is no need to understand. Try to employ people who usually have trouble finding a job, to show to them and to the world that they are worth it. Make sure you make theater not only with disabled, but also for disabled people, and provide enough care for them. Make sure people are treated as humans, meaning having the same rights as the others. For example, the right to choose their place in the audience. Because theater is for everyone. Theater is for those who have never tried to watch it before. For those who never read a book. For those who never got any proper education, and also for those with several university degrees. Theater is for young people, for old people, for disabled people, for autistic people, for people who do not manage to hold urine for 1 hour, for people who will speak loudly during the show because they do not know otherwise. Theater is for poor and for rich, for immigrants and for people of different skin color. Theater is for queer, for gay and for lesbian, for transgender, for women with penises, and even for people whose identity was not yet defined, even by themselves. Theater must include everyone and on all stages. Theater is for all those people to create and make on one hand, and also to watch on the other hand. Theater should be a pioneer of saying, it is possible to work with disabled. It is possible to work with people of different religion in one group. Theater needs a diversity not only on stage. We, theater makers, need to find options how to include people also in the process of preparation of theater and backstage. Theater must stop being exclusive. Theater must stop being for the privileged part of society. Theater must stop being only for rich and for educated. Theater must stop being only for